Welcome. In this video, we're going to give you an overview of the primary features of TIBCO Cloud Integration. TIBCO Cloud Integration landing screen shows you a dashboard that allows you to see an overview of directional information regarding your applications that you've deployed. It makes it easy to create an application with any of the capabilities with TIBCO Cloud Integration. Starting in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see that we've got the number of apps that have been deployed within this single organization and an overview of the status of those apps. The statuses have been consistently created across all applications, showing you where you need to pay attention to for applications that might need assistance. In the middle section, we've got a breakdown using the icons indicating the capabilities. The first icon here is for Integrate. This is powered by BusinessWorks. This would show you the number of apps created and the instances scaled up. The second icon is for Develop. This shows you the number of applications and the number of instances. Going to the right, you will see the actual number of executions over the last 24 hours that have occurred. The next icon here is for Node.js applications. And then this icon here is for Connect applications. This as well will show you the number of executions over the past 24 hours and any that have faulted. On the right-hand side, we've got the top executions over the past 24 hours. This shows the most active applications that are in your organization, providing you directional information. On the left-hand side, we've got filters that we've incorporated into many of the screens. This allows you to filter on specific applications within your organization. You can also filter on all apps in your organization or just your apps in the case of a develop or integration application. In the main screen, we've got a listing of all applications under this organization based on the filters on the left. You can see the name of the application, last modified, number of instances, the status. You can also activate run for certain applications, delete, as well as context menu or a peek menu that allows you to take a quick peek at an application to see what's being processed. Let's take a look at an application that's actually running. So in this situation, process credit apps. It was started a few seconds ago, and you see the number of successful processed executions, information regarding the CPU and memory. You also get the information regarding the last update of this application. Let's take a quick look at a Connect application. In this view, you can see a snapshot of execution history. Some of the same information that was revealed on a Develop app exists here. This is an interactive display. For example, I can click on this and I can see the status of the last execution and the details regarding that. To open up an application into a new edit window, all you'd need to do is click on the name of the application. You'll notice at the very top, we've got a consistent look and feel across all of the applications. So in this example, we've got a Connect app that is assigned to an agent. You can see the status, and you can also click on the three little dots there, which will show you the status of that application in the last run. We've gone with a standard naming convention called flows. Flows are the same as maps previously with Scribe Online. To create a new flow, you click on New Flow and decide which type of a flow you'd like to create. From a design perspective, this looks very similar to what you might have been used to before. The colors have been changed, but all of the functionality remains. Let's take a look at an on-schedule application. So in this situation, we've got marketing automation. We'll take a quick look at it. From here, again, you've got the consistent look and feel across all applications. I could rename this application by just clicking in the box. I can give it a description, and I can add a new flow or import flows. This will show me On the Connections tab, which connections are used by this application. This is the Schedule tab. This allows you to change the schedule from on-demand only once or reoccurring. Lastly, we've got an overview of the execution history with the filters on the left-hand side. This has a context menu on the right-hand side that allows you to see more details. Let's now take a look at the Develop application. So I've opened up the Process Credit Applications. You can see the consistent look and feel again across the very top of this application, allowing you to change the name, add a description. You can see a similar treatment to what we had before, which is the flows, and you can add new flows, change the triggers, a number of different options available here, similar to before. We've added some additional functionality. So under endpoints, this is where you would see your endpoints, monitoring, where you get access to advanced monitoring information regarding flows, triggers, and resource matrix. You can also look at the environmental controls, see the logs of this application, and then see the history. Let's go back to the dashboard. Back at the main menu or the dashboard are additional options at the very top. The Marketplace allows you to discover new connectivity that exists on the Connect and Develop capabilities. You can search for different connections, making it easy to discover new connectivity. Connections is a universal list between Develop and Connect, allows you to see all of your connections in one screen. Lastly, let's go to Environment and Tools. Environment and Tools is where you'd find those other settings necessary for your integrations. We'll take a quick peek at some of these. Agents is designated with a Connect icon, showing you that it's for a Connect capability. You could also filter just on the Connect capability options in this view. Agents is where you'd add agents, whether it be a cloud agent or an on-prem agent. Lookup tables is where you'd use lookup tables for the Connect capability. Notifications are email notifications for the Connect capability, which you can turn on and off from your user perspective. Lastly, security settings is similar to what it was before, just a different layout. And you can change your API password right here. Other options exist, including connector management and extensions, manage connectors, which is specific to Connect, and then of course the download tools, which is the command line interface and the BusinessWorks Studio. Next, let's talk about how you'd create a new application. So all capabilities can be created within this single user interface. You create an create import application. From here, you can select the capability that you want to create. For example, I can create an on schedule using the Connect capability. Gives you a description on the right-hand side, on event, data replication, FlowGo, Node.js, and BusinessWorks. If I select on schedule, I'd simply click on the create new application, and this would bring me into the screen where I can give my application a name, description, define which agent it's going to run on, and then create a new flow. Before I leave you, let me show you two last things. You can always hide the dashboard by clicking Hide Dashboard or Show Dashboard, which will automatically refresh the display at the very top. We've got a Guide Center that's available down in the lower right-hand corner. This gives you an option to see what's new, overviews, overview of Connect, Integrate, Develop, access to the community, samples and examples, help, videos, and a trial toolkit. You can also access help at any time at the very top of the screen by clicking the question mark. We hope you've enjoyed this overview of TIBCO Cloud Integration.